Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, DIORRR. Hold on, wait, cause I don't think y'all peeped that new intro and the new channel banner. Did you peep it? I think you need to go back and then come back to this video. Like I said, now that I hit 1K, I'm coming harder with the content. I'm coming harder with the edits, with the designs. All new. Nice to meet you. My name is Anine. If you're not new, thank you for clicking back on me, DIORRR gang. Now y'all said that y'all like that name, and I'm just gonna name you guys that because I had said it like out of nowhere in my last video, and y'all said that y'all like it, so y'all just gonna be called the DIORRR gang, I guess. So what's poppin', DIORRR gang? Tell me how you feeling in the comments. Right now I'm feeling good, but I'm tired and I really don't feel like doing this video, but I decided to do it because, you know, I need to continue to post content. But I am happy because I have finally got my high school diploma. After 3 whole months of waiting, I have finally received it, and I'm so geeked, y'all. Like, I can officially say that I am done with elementary, middle, high school, all of that. Like, I am done with school completely, and it's kind of like bittersweet, but I'm so happy that we finally got a diploma and we got a graduation. It wasn't like, you know, like a real graduation. It was just like a simple one that they can just give us our diploma, and I'm really happy about that. So that's why I'm really happy, but also I'm tired. As you guys are in the title, I'll be filming a what's on my iPhone 11 video. This was requested by a few of my subscribers, and also I was already planning to do this video, so I was like, I'm just going to plan it this week. And I thought it would be like a good video idea because I noticed these videos like blow up, and I like seeing videos like this, and also other people like to see videos like this because, you know, people like to, you know new apps to download on their phone. Before I get this video started, make sure you guys continue to follow my YouTube promotion Instagram page. The link is in the description, and it'll also be right here. I had 1,000+ subscribers. I am now doing shout outs, and I had gave like a couple of shout outs last week, and if you want a shout out, make sure you read the rules in the description, and also it will be on the YouTube promotion page because I would love to give you guys a shout out. So yeah, without further ado, I'm about to get into the video. So the first thing, as you guys know, is the lock screen. It is a picture of me from 2 weeks ago, and y'all, I look really good in this picture, and I just decided to make it my lock screen. And then down the bottom, as you guys can see, it is the camera and the flashlight. It's basically self-explanatory. So now we're just about to go straight into my home screen, and when you first go into my phone, the first thing that you see is the GOAT and the legend Tupac. His music will forever live. It will never die. Like, Tupac is the that is my crush, and that is my everything. The first thing that I'm going to start with is stuff that's already downloaded to the iPhone, and then at the end I'll go into apps that I downloaded. So the first app that I have that's already downloaded onto the iPhone, the smartphone, is the Mail app. And I'm not going to open that app because, you know, it's personal information. You get emails from YouTube, social media, things like that. And also you can download the Gmail app, but instead I just use the Mail app. The next app that I have is Calendar, and this app, you know, you can like set events, plan events, you know, you can like mark it on your calendar so you don't forget. Me, I don't do that. I think I should start doing that, you know, to be more organized. But me, I just like, you know, put it in my head like, oh, I have to do this on such and so day. But I think I should start doing it because I think it'll be much easier instead of like, you know, always thinking in your head. So yeah, I don't really do anything on this app. I mean, like, if I forget what the date is, then yeah, I'll go into the calendar. But this is the calendar. Like I said, you can plan events and things like that so you won't forget nothing. Usually I put like people's birthdays on here because I am like very bad at remembering people's birthdays. The next thing I have is photos, and I'm sure y'all know what photos is. I mean, it's where you take pictures and then they transfer it to the app. So this is my photos. This is where I take all my cute pictures, all my cute videos, and, you know, other stuff. I have screenshots and things like that. So that's photos. That's self-explanatory. The next app next to photos is the camera app. And y'all, this is my favorite app because, you know, you can take pictures and all types of stuff on this and videos. So right now I'm on portrait mode. Yeah, this is portrait, and this is natural lighting. This is contour light, stage light, photo, video, slow-mo, time lapse, panel. There y'all go. Say hi. But yeah, this is the photos app. Like I said, it's self-explanatory. Yo, this camera be looking so good. The next app that I have is the clock app, and you can set alarms here, you can set a timer here, anything like that dealing with time. And you can also see like what time it is like in other states, other countries, things like that. And I really like the clock app. I don't know why my alarm's not in here. I think I gotta reset it because I did like reset my phone last week. But this is the clock. The next thing I have is maps. I'm not gonna open that because my location is showing, and also other locations, and I don't, you know, like that's crazy to show my location. So the next app that I have is weather, and the current weather right now, it is cloudy. It is 84 degrees. It was hot earlier, so the temperature went down. It looks like it's gonna be 60% rain. This is the temperature in my area. And then I also have Florida, Charlotte, Richmond on here. And I have Florida because I like to see like what's the weather in Florida, because that's where I want to move to in the future. Hopefully I can. So yeah, that's why I have the Florida app. I just like to see, you know, like what's the latest weather there, because like I said, I want to move there. And then also I have Charlotte and Richmond. That's when I used to visit there. But this is my current location right now where I'm staying. It is currently 84 degrees. Not too bad. The next app that I have is reminders, and basically what reminders is that you can like, you know, set reminders. Like you can tell Siri, hey, can you put in reminders to remind me, you know, to like wash the dishes at a certain time, clean my room, things like that. So like if you're bad at remembering stuff, or like if you forget stuff like very easily, make sure you put your stuff in reminders so you won't be getting in trouble or being short because you didn't do that. So yeah, reminders is like a really great app. The next app that I have is notes, and this is basically like where I like write down all my video ideas, my video suggestions that y'all suggest that I should do, and I just write it all on here, like all my ideas, like anything that I want to think of that I might, you know, potentially forget. Like in a few minutes I will write it in my notes, so if I forget I just go into my notes and I'll be like, oh okay, now I remember what I wanted to do or what I wanted to say. So I just basically put all my information on here. The next app that I have is Stocks. I never use Stocks, so I really don't know how to explain that app, but we can just open it anyways. Yeah, I never use Stocks. I don't even know what it does, so I'm really not about to get into that. The next app that I have is News, and you know, you can catch up with the latest news in your area and also all over the country and all over the world. But I do not use News. I just basically like look on Safari or just watch the actual news on TV. I don't really be into this app, but like I said, you can catch up on the latest news on this app. Next app that we have is Books, and I really like this app because I can find like new books that I want to read. That's what the Books app is for, and I really like this app because it does educate me a lot. So like if you like reading books, make sure you know, go into the book app. The app that I have is Podcasts. I do not use Podcasts, and I never did use it, so that's why it's not, you know, all the way installed. And also I offload my apps so my storage won't run out. So that's Podcasts, but like I said, I never used that before. App next to Podcasts is Contacts. You know what Contacts is, when you save people's numbers, like family members, friends, that's what it is. The next app that I have is Apple TV, and it's basically like if you have the Apple TV, you just want to connect it easier through your phone. But I don't have the Apple TV, so I never use this app, but it would be pretty neat if I did have Apple TV so I can check out this app. But that's what Apple TV app does. The next app is Health, and I feel like this is a really good app because if you want to learn about, you know, your hygiene or like personal body parts or like anything, you could just go into the Health app and it will like show you, and it'll tell you, like you can just search up whatever you're looking for and it'll pop up. But usually like if I want to know about health, I'll just like search it up. I don't really like use these apps. I just use like Safari. Like Safari is like my #1 best friend. I don't really use these apps. I feel like I should, but I don't. Next app I have is Home, and I never use Home, but I think it like shows your, you know, recent locations or like where your friends are and stuff like that. But I never used the Home app, but I don't know, I think I should try it out. But yeah, I think it's like where you can like track like your house and stuff like that. I really don't know, but I think that's what the Home app is for. Next app that I have is the Wallet app, and this is where I have my credit card information on. I'm not going to open that because, You know, that's my personal business. And also Apple Cash is on here, and Apple Cash is kind of like PayPal, and it's also like Cash App. Like if you want to send money to somebody, or somebody wants to send money to you, they can send it through Apple Cash if they do not have PayPal nor Cash App. So yeah, I really like the wallet app. So the next app that we have is Settings, and that's basically self-explanatory. It's, you know, where you can change your wallpaper, put your phone on do not disturb, airplane mode, anything that you want to learn about your phone. You can just go straight into the settings, and then the settings will like do it for you. It can help you, give you instructions. The next app that I have is the FaceTime app, and you know what FaceTime is. Basically, you know, when you call people. And the only thing that I don't like about FaceTime now is that I have the new update iOS 14, and iOS 14 won't let me put nobody on pause. So if you have iOS 14 and know how to put people on pause, please let me know. iOS 14 is not it with that not putting people on pause, because I be wanting to put people on pause. So if you know how to put somebody on pause on iOS 14 through FaceTime, make sure you comment down below and please help your girl out, because I be struggling. The next app next to FaceTime is the calculator app, and you know, you can just add things, multiply things, divide things. You know, it's basically self-explanatory, and if you want to know what 2 plus 2 is, just search it up in the calculator. It'll give it right to you. Next app that I have is Files, and this is where it like saves my Google Docs like that, and then it also saves articles that I will save to my phone. It basically like saves things as a backup, and I really feel like it's a good app. The next app that I have is Find My. At first it used to be called Find My iPhone, but also you can find other things, like you can look up people's location through there, like people who share their location. You can look it on Find My, and then also you can find your AirPods, you can find your Apple Watch, and you can find your phone. So that's what Find My is, and it is a really good app because sometimes I be losing my AirPods because it's just so small. So Find My is like a really good app to like find that type of stuff. Next app that I have is Shortcuts, and I never really use Shortcuts, so I'm not really about to get into that because I just never use the app. That I have is the App Store, and this is basically where you download all your apps, like games, you know, things like that, and where you can purchase apps, you can get apps for free. So this is where you download all your new app set. Next app that I have is iTunes Store. I never really used iTunes Stores. Well, I used it once because one time my phone had disabled, my iPhone 6 had disabled, and I wanted to deactivate it, and I had used the iTunes Stores by doing it. So that's the only time that I use iTunes Stores. I never used it for like anything else. Next app that I have is Translate, and Translate is like a really good app. So like if you don't understand what somebody's saying, Translate will like help you. Like if you don't understand English, it can translate it into Spanish, Chinese, anything. But the Translate app is like a really good app if you don't understand something, and I'll be learning Spanish really good on this app, so I'm just going to continue to use this Translate app. So if you want to learn like a new language, make sure you know, check into Translate. The next app that I have is Tips, and it basically like shows you, you know, like new things, cool things that you can do on your iPhone and how to set it up better. So that's what Tips is about. Gives you essential genius picks, like things that they suggest that you should do on your phone. That I have is Watch. This is another offload app because I don't have an Apple Watch, but I would like to get one day, and this is an easier way to connect to your Apple Watch through the app. Next thing I have is Utilities, and it is Voice Memos, Compass, and Measure. Voice Memo, that's a good app. It's like when you like, let's say for example, like you want to do a public interview at a mall, and like if you want to like, you know, record people, like when they do like this, they use voice memos. And they also use this other app, I forgot what it was called, but like I always wanted to do a public interview, but due to Corona I couldn't do it yet because, you know, you gotta stay 6 feet apart. You don't want to catch that Corona. And yeah, I was going to use this app, you know, whenever I do it. So yeah, I really like voice memos. It like saves, you know, like all your recordings. The app that I have is the Apple Store, and you know what the Apple Store is. It's basically like when you can search up like the new phones, the newest Apple Watches, the newest AirPods, things like that. It has all Apple Essentials products on there, and this is where you can like order the stuff at through the Apple Store. The next app that I have is iTunes U. I honestly don't know what this app does because I have never used it before, so I'm not about to get into that. I really don't know what it is. Up next to iTunes U is Keynote, and I never used Keynote before, like never, so I don't really know how to explain this app. The Keynote is numbers. Like I said, I never used that app either. App next to Numbers is Pages, and I have used Pages. It's kind of like the same app as Books, and it's just like, you know, like new books that you want to read. The last 4 things that's downloaded onto the phone already is the phone, you know, like when people call you. Safari is my best friend. I'll be on this app all day. As you can tell, my recent search was green screen iPhone template, because I wanted to, like, you know, download. It was something that I wanted to do, and I had to search up for like a, you know, plain iPhone background. So yeah, I'm still trying to learn on like new things, like new techniques I can do like on YouTube to make my edits better. So that's what I searched up recently, and I really like Safari. I have his messages. My phone is on D&D, that's why it's not popping up the amount of messages that I have, because when I make a YouTube video, people know not to bother me. So that's Messages. I'm not going to open that. The last thing is Apple Music, and I do not use Apple Music at all, because I'm like, why pay for an app where you can find another app that's free, that's the same way as Apple Music. And you guys will see what app that I use that's for free, that's like Apple Music. So I don't use Apple Music. I mean, I did want to use it, but maybe I'll use it like in the long run. But right now I don't use Apple Music at all. Okay y'all, so now that I opened up all the apps that's already downloaded to iPhone, now I'm going to show you guys all the apps that I have put onto this phone. So the first category I'm going to is social media, and the first thing I have is Instagram. And this is Instagram. Let me open it up. I don't want to show nobody's face, so I'm just about to go to my promotion page, so I don't be showing nobody's face. So this is my promotion page. Like I said, follow this page if you are a YouTuber, so we can support one another. Let me go to my main page to show my main page. So this is my main page, Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me if you're not. Here are videos of me from today, from graduation. I gotta post these pictures right after I do this video. So yeah, that's Instagram. The next app is Snapchat, and y'all, I don't even use Snapchat no more, so I don't be doing streaks, none of that. Like, I used to do streaks back when I was like, the last time I did streaks, I was 16 years old in the 10th grade. I don't be doing streaks. I just be using Snapchat, honestly, for the filters, because look at these filters. The filters be really cute. I don't like that, but yeah, I was just doing it. But that's the only thing I use Snapchat for, is for the filters. And yeah, this is Snapchat. Snapchat used to be the thing back in like 2018, but I just stopped using it. So yeah, that's Snapchat. The next thing I have on social media is Discord, and it's basically like a WhatsApp. And I had got put into a group chat on this, so that's why I have this app. And yeah, it's basically like you could communicate with people. Next app under Instagram is TikTok. Now that's really how they be though. They really do pretending like they don't know that they clicked on the sound. But yeah, that's TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me if it don't get banned. I really hope it don't get banned, because y'all, Instagram is like very negative, and I do not be on that app no more. So I really pray that, you know, TikTok does not get banned, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I be very bored, and TikTok is the thing. Last thing I have for social media is Insta Tracker. And Insta Tracker is basically where you can track like your followers, how many people blocked you, how many people unfollowed you, how many people followed you, things like that, who's ghost followers, who be looking at your page the most. So yeah, I really like Insta Tracker because it tracks like my Instagram. So with entertainment, and the first thing I have is YouTube. YouTube is self-explanatory, so I don't need to explain that. The next thing I have is Netflix. Netflix, y'all, have been really boring because of Corona. Like, Corona just ruined everything. It's really nothing good to watch at all on Netflix, but I still have it. And if y'all have any new shows, make sure y'all comment it down below, because I don't know what to watch on Netflix anymore. The next thing that I have is motivation. Now, the motivation app is like really good. Like, if you're ever feeling down and just need like some positive words or like encouraging words, make sure you have the motivation app. Download that app like right now, because it is a very good app and it will boost up your motivation and your self-esteem. But yeah, I really love this app so much. Like when I feel like giving up, I just go straight to this app and it just, you know, tells me some good quotes. So today's quote is, sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us. Now that is really true, because sometimes I'll be like, why do things happen? But you know, God always calls things to happen for a reason. So I really love the motivation app, and like I said, I recommend everybody to download that app so they can boost up their self-esteem and also be more confident within themselves. The next thing that I have is YouTube Studio. And YouTube Studio, you know, you keep track of your watch hour, your watch minutes, your subscriber count, your analytics, and also like how your recent videos been doing and things like that. And I recommend every YouTuber to download YouTube Studio because it is a very good app to keep track of everything. And I'm sure everybody wants to keep track of their YouTube, so make sure you download YouTube Studio if you're not, because it does track mostly everything on your YouTube channel. The next category I'll be going to is this one. It has the music app. It has the music emoji, it has the taxi and the heart. Okay, so I'm confused about this. I think I just put random apps in. This is the app that I was telling you guys about, that's like Apple Music and it's free. It does the same thing as Apple Music. It download music and makes your playlist. Love the music app. I remember one time it had shut down. I was like really blown about it because I couldn't find no other app to like download that was just like music. And a lot of people have music. This is like a really good app, you know, to like make playlists. So yeah, this is basically like a Apple Music, but it's for free. So I recommend y'all to download that app. Next app that I have is Lyft, because I use Lyft. I do not use Uber no more because Uber been having like very bad reviews and very bad experiences. So instead I just use Lyft because I feel like I can take the risk better in a Lyft than in an Uber. So that's what Lyft is for transportation when I don't have none. Next app that I have next to Lyft is Flow. And Flow, it keeps track of, you know, like your cycle. Day of ovulation, I have a high chance to get pregnant, so you know what that means. I'm not doing anything. Also, like when you're pregnant, it keeps track of that too. And then it like also shows like what's the size of your baby. I use this app in like the next 10 years when I have my kids. It's really like a good tracker, so I recommend it. The next category I'm going to is finance, and what I have in finance is PayPal. And PayPal is basically, like I said, like a cash app, and an Apple Cash is basically you can send money to people, you can receive money. If a person don't have a Cash App or Apple Cash, they may have a PayPal. The next app that I have is Wells Fargo, and that's the name of my bank. It keeps track of how much money I have, how much I'm saving, how much do I spend on a day, what stores do I spend on. So yeah, it's a good app to like track, you know, your money flow. And you know, I'm like very good at saving money, and this is the app that I use in order to continue to save money. So I really like the Wells Fargo app. So far this bank has been treating me really well, so I like Wells Fargo. So if you don't have a bank card yet, or if you don't know which bank to decide on, I really recommend Wells Fargo because that's a good bank. Next app that I have is Cash App, and that's when you like send money to people and you can receive money also. Like I said, it's like a PayPal and it's like an Apple Cash. The next category I'm going to is films. The first app that I have is Trailer, but it's like when you make music videos, or you know, like you can have fun with it, you can add like effects and things like that. So that's what Trailer is, and Trailer is like a really fun app. I used to be on this app all the time until TikTok was made. Next app that I have is Funimate, and Funimate you can add like cool little like effects, or like if you like trying to make like edits, because it's similar to like Flipagram, because you know Flipagram add like them little cool effects, and that's what Funimate is. It's like a, you know, like better version of Flipagram. So that's what Funimate is. The next app that I have is Video Crop. Sometimes I like crop my videos like when I don't want, you know, like to show the whole thing. I just like crop it with Video Crop, and it's like a very good app. The app under Trailer that I have is Pick Play Post, and like you can combine collages like with videos. The app next to Pick Play Post is InShot. It basically does the same thing. It makes collages. The category which has the most apps in is the YouTube Edits app, and the first thing I have is PhotoGrid. And PhotoGrid is when like you make collages also, and I also do my thumbnails on PhotoGrid. You can add like cool stickers, your thumbnails pop out also to make like plain photos pop out, add filters. The next app that I have is Fonto, and this is what I use to edit my thumbnails as well. It's basically like self-explanatory because I think all YouTubers use Fonto. If they don't, use Supercut X Pro, I think. Next app that I have is Pixar. I also use this to edit my thumbnails and also to cut out pictures. and it's a really good app. You can add like cool like little effects and also like cool stickers. And also this is where I like download my Instagram and Snapchat stickers on, and then like put it through iMovie when I edit on. So yeah, PicsArt is like a really good app. Comment down below if you want me to show you guys how I do my thumbnails, because I'll show you the apps like PicsArt, PhotoGrid, and Fonto. These are the apps that I use. And yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Next app that I have is Velo, and Velo is what I use to edit my videos on my YouTube videos, because y'all always ask me what I use. All I use is Velo and iMovie, so those are the two apps. So the next app that I have is YouTube Tracker, and it's basically like, you know, it tracks your watch hours like how YouTube Studio does, and then like it tracks like your analytics and how many subscribers do you have, and then it also like sends you notifications like whenever you're ready to be monetized, or like if your video is like blowing up like more than usual, things like that. That's what YouTube Tracker is. I do recommend that to YouTubers to download. The next app that I have is Video Leap, and that is what I use to make my fire intro, y'all. And like that intro fire, like comment down below if you agree. But I use Video Leap to do that intro, and I use iMovie, and I use PicsArt. And the next app I have is Erasers, and this is what you use, you know, to like erase like the background that you don't want to cut out your pictures. The next category I'm going to is school tools, and the only thing that I have is the MD practice driver's thing. It's basically like you practice, you know, to take the little driver's license test. I had like Google Classroom and like school things on here, but I had deleted them now that I'm out of school. Kind of like bittersweet, but I'm also happy at the same time. But this is to study to get your driver's license. This is like a really good app. It also gives you like a whole book how to like, you know, study more and become better at the test so you can get your license. So I recommend that app. The next app I have is Over. I just downloaded this app yesterday, so I don't really know what it does. I was just trying to do like a green screen cool effect. So yeah, I really don't know what this app is about. I think it does like edits and things like that, but it's a cool app so far, and I want to look more into it. So that's the app. The next app that I have is Feedback. I don't use Feedback at all. I don't even know what it does. Feedback assistance, I think it just like if you have any questions you could just go onto that app. The next category I am going to is shopping. The first app that I have is Victoria's Secret, and y'all, Victoria's Secret like is my favorite store besides Shein and Fashion Nova, stuff like that. Victoria's Secret is my favorite. The next app that I have is Sophia Jewelry, and y'all, this app is so good, and this is exactly where I got my name necklace from Sophia Jewelry. And this, oh wait, here is the one that I got it from. This is the exact same one, the 14K gold plated, and the original price, y'all, is $90, but they have it on sale for $23.95. and this is exactly why I like this jewelry store, because they sell actual real jewelry for at a low cost, and I am definitely in love with this app. And you can get all types of jewelry. You get ankle bracelets, necklaces, earrings, things like that. I don't know if you can get like bangles, like them charm bracelets. I think you gotta order it from like, you know, original charm website. Shipping is kind of like slow, but I understand because they have to like customize it. So the shipping takes about 2 weeks. So like if you want something like ahead of time, make sure you order it like way before the time that you want it, so you can get it on time, because I remember I had made this mistake. Also got this customized phone case, this iPhone 11 phone case with my face on it from this jewelry site. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that they make customized rings and phone cases. It is a lot of stuff on Sophia Jewelry, and I highly recommend it. That I have is Amazon, and y'all know I love Amazon for my clothing haul. Like from this, where I got half of my stuff from Amazon. The recent things that I've been looking at is this Tupac poster, because I'm trying to make my room look better. Like even though it already looks good, I like to make, you know, things like pop out even more, because I'm very good at like interior designing, and I think that's what I want to like major in. Like I try to search up things that I can like better my house, like better my room, stuff like that, better the bathroom, anything like that. So I just search up things on Amazon. So I had ran across this Tupac poster, and I seen people have this poster on their walls, and I think I want to get it too, because I really like this poster a lot. It's like I mess with this poster, so I might order it this weekend. And my mom also wanted one too, so I'm going to order her one. The next app that I have is Shein, my favorite clothing store of all times, y'all. And I need to hurry up and get off of this app because if I'm on this app, I'm gonna be ordering while on the phone. Like, y'all, I'm obsessed with Shein. I really think they taking over Fashion Nova because Shein, like, first of all, the shipping is faster than Fashion Nova. That's what I like about it. But Shein, they really doing their thing. Like, I really think they really are taking over Fashion Nova. Like I said, everybody know about Shein. Everybody, cousin, everybody, mother, brother, everybody be going to Shein. This is my favorite store. The next app that I have is Target, and I use Target for like when it was quarantine. This is where I order like all my stuff from. Like if I wanted to, like if I came across something new from Target, I will order it. Or also like if I wanted to like order something early, I would like order it for pickup and then just pick it up. It's like an easier way to like get your items and also a faster way to like get your items shipped. So yeah, I really like the Target app. And Target, you can never go wrong with it. You can never go wrong with Target. Like they have mostly everything that you need. So this is a really good app. So if you really like Target, make sure you download the app because they will show you things that you don't see in the store that you'll see on the app. So I highly recommend that if your favorite store is Target. The last shopping app that I have is Rainbow Shops, and y'all already know what Rainbow is. If you don't know, it is a clothing store, and you can buy shorts and you can buy dresses, all types of clothes. You can buy shoes, I think, also too. And they be having like some good stuff at an affordable price. Like you really don't need to spend a lot of money to look good. Like your stuff can be like cheap as hell and you still look better than people who buy like real expensive stuff. But yeah, Rainbow is a very good shopping place, like to buy clothes. And yeah, I recommend it if you haven't went to Rainbow. Like if you haven't shopped there, it's like really good. Rainbow and Rue 21 are really, they have like really cute clothes at a cheap price. The next category I am going to is food, and what I have first is DoorDash. And you know, this is what I use to order food, but DoorDash I'm kind of beefing with because like they never be giving out, you know, the discount like that. Like y'all seriously need to do better because people would like a discount and like the food be like cheap as hell, but then when you put it into the cart it be expensive. Like for example, I be getting like a cheeseburger or a McChicken and then it magically comes out to $30. Like come on, y'all really need to give us like a 50% off something discount. But that is why I am going to the next app, which is Ubereats. But the thing about Ubereats is that they never give me all my food. Like sometimes it don't be all the food that I asked for. But Ubereats is really good though. I'm not gonna lie about that because they do give out discounts, unlike DoorDash. Like DoorDash, why couldn't you be that way? But I like Ubereats, but I don't at the same time, because like I said, some of my food be missing. But Ubereats is really good though, like if you just want to go like at a cheaper price. Last app that I have on food is Domino's. This app is offloaded right now because I'm not using it. But Domino's, like I really like this app because it's good at like keeping track of your pizza. Like I will order a pizza like at 5 o'clock and then it be ready like at 5:10. I'm like, how is that even possible? But this app, I really love it. Like the people are very professional, and this is like a really great app. And Domino's is really good. That's like my favorite pizza place, so that's why I have it. The last category I am going to is games, and the first game that I have is Color Combo, and it's basically like where you like connect the dots like with the same color. Like if it's red, you gotta connect it with all the red colors, blue, things like that. It's like a really good game. The next app that I have is Guess the Logo, and Guess the Logo, I really like this app. It's basically like where you like guess like different brands, like McDonald's, Starbucks, Hello Kitty. So you just guess the logo. Coca-Cola, Windows. Yeah, it's just basically like you guess the logo. Ferrari, Netflix. It's like a very addicting game. The next app that I have is Word Search, and y'all, I love crossword puzzles, and I just love like finding words and stuff because I feel like it makes you smarter trying to like, you know, actually look for words and actually find the definition and the meaning of it. So that's why I like Word Search, because I just love crossword puzzles and I'm trying to get better at it. Like I'm trying to like go faster each time I do it. So I really enjoy Word Search. If you like to search up words or want to find new definition of words, I recommend Word Search. The last app that I have on games is Subway Surfers, and y'all, I'm sure everybody out there in this world know about Subway Surfers, and I'm addicted to this game. Like, every time I'm bored, I just go straight to Subway Surfers. Like, that's the game right there. That is really the game. And y'all, I saw this thing on TikTok. They was like, the owner of Subway Surfers is a dad, and the dad had lost his son because he was skateboarding in the train track. That's why Subway Surfers was made. But I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they so-called said. It's to honor his son by dying by skateboarding on the train track. I really don't know if that's true or not. If it is, that's like really wild and crazy, but I don't know if it's true or not. But I should do my research if it is true. See, this game is like hella addicting. I need to get off of this so I can end this video. Next app that I have is Camera Connect, and it's basically like an app where I can transfer all my photos and all my videos from my Canon camera, and I can edit and do stuff from my phone. So yeah, it's like a very good app. Instead of like transferring it to your computer, you can just make it even easier by doing it through your phone. So that is the last app. And that's all that I have on my iPhone 11. Okay, y'all, that was it for the video. It was actually fun filming this video because, you know, like, I like to put people onto like new stuff, and I hope I was able to put you guys onto a few new apps. And yeah, I really enjoy videos like this. Like I said, it gets a lot of views, so hopefully I get a lot of views as well. So yeah, that was it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support that you have been giving me. And like I said, don't forget to follow my YouTube promotion page. I'm trying to get as much YouTubers as I can to follow that page so I can support everybody who supports me. So make sure you follow that page. Also make sure you share that page and shout me out on that so I can get as much YouTubers. So thank you guys for all the love and support. I really love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.